There we go. Ahoy everyone, and welcome aboard. That'll be your Captain Hillyan today, along with...
Is mighty Lieutenant Drakir at your service, along with...
Gunnery Mate Rom.
And...
Yorkish Armor.
And welcome back to Mass Effect, or rather Mass Effect 1 in the Legendary Edition, where apparently I forgot to put a game capture for the actual launcher, so that's why it was blank at the first bit. But yeah, we have now installed, or rather I have now installed, the upgraded textures as well. I did a bit of a test with it, and things seem to run well, which is, well, why I made a test, quite literally a test account.
Captain?
What?
The chat.
Let's see. Oh, for fuck. I forgot to change that again.
Oh.
Okay. Mass Effect. There. I keep getting so much time ahead to do these, but I keep freaking forgetting them. There. Legendary Edition. There. Okay, done. Okay, thanks for that, Knight. But yeah, we should now have the modded textures installed, which, well, should help improve things a little bit. One thing I found, apparently all of the movies, like that loading screen there, they're running Bink, like that old video player, and apparently the video editor that I use refuses to use that function for some reason, or these more specifically. But yeah, here we have our Shepard, Hillyan Shepard, and last time, well, anyone who knows Grom just vanished. Welcome back.
There he is again. Welcome back.
Yeah, sorry, was half cutting out for a second.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Okay, we're not having any issues at the moment. Last time we had some issue with the avatars for some reason. Also, I forgot to put up Task Manager to keep an eye on things.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
Apparently
Okay,
we missed some
pretty
codex
usual.
entries.
And yeah, we had a chat with Din and Cylon, Kalin, whatever.
Kellen.
We had the chat with the ambassadors of the Elcor and the Volus, who've, well, basically been shoved into an oversized closet here, honestly speaking. Yeah. And yeah, we've got someone else to talk with here.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
Who's this Asari consort?
Curious, you have not heard. You must be new to the Citadel.
I'm new here.
Everyone knows Sha'ira, the consort. I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Okay, it looks like they also added in a bit more variation with the Elcor. Like, it has been quite a while since I've played the original version of this game, but I think most of the Elcor basically look the exact same almost. Most cases,
there were a few slight deviations, but it was hardly noticeable.
Okay, but yeah. Anyone who knows Mass Effect knows what happened. We went to Eden Prime, shit got real, and yeah, some stuff blew up, and now we are looking at, well, trying to unseat a rogue Spectre, which would basically be like...
Oh, those are...
Yeah, those are the Hanar.
Hanar. Yep.
I
We'll
was
learn a bit
wondering,
more
was
about them
asked,
as we
why
go.
is that mushroom without a pot?
That's not a mushroom with no talking jellyfish.
Okay, that's a clip.
But here's the thing, when you enter the door, I didn't see it proper. So it looked from one angle, it looked like a mushroom. A weird mushroom, but now when you actually got to see it from another angle, it became very obvious it's not a mushroom.
Good fucking god, I love that.
Oh, so we've got a bit of a curious example here. Anyone want to take a guess at this one right in front?
I'm not gonna say it because I know the answer.
Like here?
Wait. What's the question?
The
What
one,
is this one that
in
we're
the blue
looking-
armor before me. What would you guess their species to be?
As the name or?
Yeah, what's the race name?
Oh, no idea.
I think you can get a better guess from the front. Yeah, this is a female Turian. These
Yeah,
would
that
normally
is-
not show up until Mass Effect 3.
Yeah, Turians were not originally in the trilogy, so that's a bit of a new one
Female
for me.
Turians.
Well, yeah, female Turians. We only ever saw male ones with an exception that I will not speak of further.
Yeah. So with the diversification mods, they added some more, and they added some as well around the place.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
That
What
explains
is
it then.
this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
Yeah, basically the Citadel, basically Siri for the Citadel. Siridel.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
Good
I
point,
should be
yeah.
about
home
it.
now.
Have a pleasant day.
Yep, level up. And yeah, that's why it's worth it to talk to so many people. You do get experience.
And I had a silly thought. How much do you think we would get fined for swimming in the fountain there?
Probably a good amount. Let's see. Okay, I remember you can pick up some side quests, but more the general areas and such. So yeah, we're going to be a game protagonist and be nosy all over the fucking place.
Yeah.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Just going to look over their shoulder.
What are you working on? What are you working on? Eddie, what are you working on?
And yeah, these
These
frog
aliens
reptile
that are-
things, the keepers.
Yeah, which are not really explained too much. And the
Yeah.
game makes that pretty clear that they're a mystery even to the other races.
I've got 3 days of paperwork to finish by the end of my shift today.
Good God.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure everyone talks to that specific one.
Yeah, that sounded very monotone even for an Elcor. Like, Jesus.
Hello there.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
Have we met before?
No, but I know you well enough. I'm Executor Palin, head of CSEC. It's my job to know when someone like you arrives on the Citadel. Was there something you needed, Commander?
Okay, I definitely misread his name for a second there. I thought it said Executor.
Well, not too much difference. Okay, I probably should have asked one of those there, but well, they're gone now.
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
The Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it. I'm a busy man, Commander. Are we done here?
Can we
What do
slap
you know
you?
about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law. Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once.
Then you've never
Yeah,
come across a
right.
complicated
You
situation.
expect us to believe none of your officers are corrupt?
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do. We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres. They'll never come under that kind of scrutiny.
You were saying?
Oh, I was just saying that it's like, yeah, right, dude. You never had to bend the law. I don't believe you for a second, is what I was gonna say.
The galaxy needs people like that. People who do the dirty jobs.
I agree. But they need to be held to a higher standard. They need to be accountable. Saren's out of control. We both know that. But because he's a Spectre, the Council doesn't want to do anything about it. Is that the kind of person this galaxy needs?
But not all Spectres are like Saren.
True. But the potential is always there.
He does have his points there, huh?
Yeah, doesn't mean we have to like it.
Okay, what can you tell us about CSEC?
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Okay, and what about
Tell
this?
me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
Good point, since, well, that's the point about ongoing
I'll
investigations.
be going now.
We're not supposed to shout out loud about them and such.
He might not like it, but if we were a Spectre, we could tell him what him to tell us.
Okay, and yeah, we'll get beta paths. Okay, let's see. There, and there. Let's see. Diplomatic advisory warning. The following message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients across the extranet. Further monitoring of the situation is warranted. My fellow biotic, you have been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. Few understand us, fewer tolerate us. We must stand together. We must build our own new world. Come, join us in the Hawking Ether Cluster. Only as one body can we right the wrongs done to our kind. Well, that's not ominous at all.
Definitely not addressed to us, but it could have been.
Just a moment, I need to fix my glasses or clean them. Just realized
Okay.
there's a big smudge in them.
I hate it when there's a big smudge like that on the glasses.
Yeah, and sometimes you may not notice it until you turn your head in a certain angle.
Yeah, for me, it's
Yeah.
always a certain lighting that I pick up that smudges in my glasses.
And once you notice them, you cannot unsee them.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello?
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
What have you got?
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
I'm pretty sure we count as being on the clock, so yeah, probably not a good idea to not go
What's going
drinking.
on around here?
Well,
Yeah.
you found the embassies. Not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I try Flux or Cora's Den.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bartender without some info going around, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, what about Shiara's?
What is Shaira's?
Shiara's.
The consort, she entertains clients who can afford her services.
Don't
Most
tell
of
me.
the diplomats and ambassadors have
Welcome
visited
back.
her at one time.
I'm
or another.
back. We're getting
She's a
food.
very powerful woman, but also very respected.
Yeah,
Talk
she
about
is
Flux
kind of
and
like.
Cora's den.
Sorry?
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
I think that says about all we need to know about that.
Yep.
Yeah.
So long, Commander.
I was
Have a pleasant day.
I was going to say, well, of course she has all all of that stuff. Of course she's very well respected. She's like the hooker to the higher. Yeah, fuck it. I don't even have it in me. I'm too exhausted to even finish the joke.
Like the girls back on the colonies.
Yeah.
She's. You don't have to.
You fell in love with the hooker, you dumbass.
Is that all you did, Jazz? Just talk?
I didn't say that.
Ha! I bet you did too.
Shut up, Fredericks.
What do you want?
And there.
Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here that is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Okay, it's just the day before New Year, so of course people are fucking around with fireworks even more.
Yeah, and what the heck was that, Derby?
What?
Well, half a year, huh?
Oh, do you mean like what I was gonna try to say before we started this conversation?
Here's the
Yeah.
It's quick. They said cost half a year's credit. I heard a big gulp on your end, like you were nervously gulping, like gulp.
Nope. That
She's
wasn't
a
it.
high-class escort. That's what I wanted to say, but my brain finally got around to saying it.
Yep.
Okay.
There.
There was no gulp on my end, so.
I heard a gulp and your icon popped up.
Okay, may it please something
maybe I was
else.
drinking my coffee. Maybe I was drinking my coffee. That's maybe what you heard. The mic sometimes
might
picks
be.
that up.
Might be that though. It was. I guess it was a bit of comical timing for it to be heard.
Yeah, it wasn't relevant to that though. So
I'll need to check back anyways to cut out those fireworks because I saw I saw the bar spike quite a bit on that.
Yeah.
Okay, where is she?
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, then.
and I try not to deal with her on a Paragon playthrough, but there is a certain Asari you may wish to talk to.
Yep. Okay. Also, for some reason, I'm just amused by this bit. Like, if you're going to talk to each other, if you can't leave the CSEC area, may as well talk across this.
Yeah.
Is it just me, or are her arms very much differently colored than her face? Then again, who's to say that the color has to be uniform and such? Just
Yeah.
I
it's
think
off.
it's because okay. I think I know why. It's because like she seems to be using a human model, but when recoloring it, they went for a lighter color compared to the color on her face.
Yeah, it looks a bit weird. It looks like they are wearing blue gloves.
Yeah, or that's just a very weird tan. Reverse tan. Where
Now. I'm very busy.
Oh, I guess you can't talk to her yet.
Okay, but yeah, just from the fact that they have a name says that they're going to be important sooner or later, huh?
Yeah, they're important through at least 2 games, I'll say that.
Okay.
it's gonna be important. Oh god, it's an AI. Oh god, it's AI guided tours.
VI guided tours, but well, same thing.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm just a bit amused by how frequent the female Turians have been put all around the place now.
Yeah.
It's getting very shoppy
My name
now.
is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
Preview seems to be doing well.
And your voice a bit electronic. Actually,
Okay, your end probably.
I'm gonna try this.
And as well, with how this Avina thing is compared to other AIs, I will say, it's kind of worrying how close to AI like the VIs are.
Yeah.
Let's see. Test 1, 2.
I can hear you, and it did not help.
Okay.
Did you catch my entire little conversation there, at least?
No.
Oh.
Okay.
Well.
It seems to getting better now.
Cool. Okay. Typically, it seems to be on your end for some reason. Like someone screwing with your net.
Majority of the time, Captain, it has usually been like 95% your end. Usually, when you had something like this happen, all of us three will notice it normally.
Yeah, but when you're the only one noticing it, it's typically on your end.
Yeah. For some damn reason, it usually helps when you refresh it. I don't know why.
It must be on your end because nothing's going on my end today.
Yeah, but again,
let me try
when I try
quickly.
to refresh, it doesn't work. But when he does, it works.
There.
See if this helps.
There you go. Yeah, it happens. Why does it work when he does it, but not me?
No idea.
Because technology is a bitch at times.
That I agree with. Like, I agree with Captain. It's probably on my end.
Yeah.
But it's so strange that it will fix proper when he does it. But it's supposed to be me needed to do it.
To borrow a line from one of my favorite movies, it could be something really weird that's like the whole ghosts in the machines thing.
I will not be surprised. At this point, the whole machine cult from Warhammer start to make sense at times.
Yeah.
Alright, let's move on. Are you real?
So are you a person or a program?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
Yeah. What can you tell about CSEC?
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Already saw him. Yeah. What can you tell about the embassies?
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
Thank you. Yeah, that gives a bit of a explanation as to why the Volus are annoyed with everything, huh?
Yeah, because it's like 19 years, and all of a sudden it's like, you guys barely arrived here, and you're getting favors.
Like, we've been here a bit longer than you, and you motherfuckers are, like, somehow getting the party favors? What the shit?
Okay, we don't actually know how long it took between the Volus being discovered and them getting an embassy, though. But yeah, just the fact that they've been around for over 2 millennia with this, and they got basically shoved into a closet. Yeah.
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 Okay. Also, I forget where I read it about, but when they are talking about galactic standards years and such, that is different from human years. There's also galactic days, which I believe are 20 hours, but then even the galactic timer for hours has been changed, so I forget exactly if the standard day is shorter than an Earth day or not.
I don't remember for sure, but I do remember kind of what you're talking about, and I remember as well that it's like each planet has its information that's like how long its day length is compared to the standard galactic.
Let's see. Let me do a quick search. Mass Effect standard day. Massive day. Yep, standard day in Mass Effect. 20 hours long. Using a base 10 system wherein each hour has 100 minutes. And each minute has 100 seconds. Okay, makes sense in that way. Standardize. So 20 hours. Need to be a.
So I guess.
Okay, I'm just going to note these down for later calculation because I'm not going to count this right here and right now. So yeah. 100 seconds per minute. Or no, yeah, minute. 100 minutes per hour. 20 hour per day. Oh, according to Google's thing here, that's almost 16. That actually makes a galactic day almost 16% longer than an Earth day.
Huh.
Okay.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
Well, humanity did manage to bloody the nose of the Turians, so in part it might have been out of embarrassment.
And a bit of respect.
No wonder the Volus are grouchy. They've been there at least 100 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Okay.
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Salarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Why weren't they made a council race?
The council races have extensive responsibilities. They must provide personnel and ships for the Citadel fleets. They often provide economic aid in times of disaster. It would be unfair to demand such an enormous burden of a species unable to meet these obligations. The embassies allow lesser species to have a voice on the Citadel.
Well, that's a poor choice of words. But yeah, that also goes to explain why the Volus aren't on the council, because, let's be honest, like I said last time, do you honestly see a Volus coming at you with a combat knife?
Yeah, but you would think they would make some sort of exception, considering the Volus could offer some ship support.
That's pretty damn arrogant.
I apologize if my personality has offended you. Please submit all formal complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board.
Okay.
We can't really blame her for that.
Yeah, they are just a VI, which is a lesser AI. When I say... go ahead. Good.
And yet somehow of better quality than the stuff that tech bros call AIs today.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are not AI like VIs are not like AI. Technically, they are similar to the style-ish in that, well, they only respond to text given and such. They don't have actual intelligence or sentience. They're basically just database browsers that that are allowed to talk a bit funny. Okay, tell us about the specters.
Do you know anything about specters?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
So it's basically like a 00 program.
Yeah. License to kill.
Introducing Space Bond.
I wouldn't be surprised if there were actually plans for to just put James Bond in sci-fi. Actually, there's probably a good amount of movies that are basically that, just with the serial number rubbed out.
Yeah.
Have you seen Moonraker? They have a literal space fight with lasers. The space laser fight.
It'll be more interesting once we start seeing all the little Space Odyssey movies that the Mass Effect universe has.
Now I'm reminded of No One Lives Forever space section. I've heard that there might be a remake of that or a re-release in the make of that. So looking forward to any news on that.
Yep.
Okay.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Solarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
More fireworks.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
I'm a machine. I can only respond this way on certain things.
Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Okay. These here we can use for fast travel around the place. Oop.
Yep. Oh, also a bit off topic, but yesterday I saw a little YouTube video on new Elder Scrolls news leak finally.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's like, I guess they have a name for the new Elder Scrolls game, and they leaked some gameplay footage, and it's looking like I think it might be announced somewhere this coming year or the next year.
All right. And yeah, quite the centerpiece there, huh?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Although I'm surprised that it's a Krogan statue.
5 times? Why? What do they want?
How should I know? It's not like Keepers offer an explanation for what they're doing.
And yet, everyone just lets them go on doing whatever it is they do.
What choice do we have? If you try to stop them, they just shut down and another one replaces it.
Just strange that we know so little about them.
Not to mention frustrating.
Yeah, the Keepers tend to screw with things, and since they don't communicate...
But as far as we know, they don't really harm anything.
I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
What do you do here, Nalina?
I'm one of the consort's acolytes. Many of the people here today will not see the consort, but they expect to be attended to just the same. It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
Okay, how?
What exactly do you attend to?
Well, each acolyte has her unique abilities. Some soothe with song, others with conversation. As much as possible, we seek to match the needs of our clients to the skills of our acolytes. My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body and relieve it.
I'd like to try out your services.
Excellent. I'll add you to our client list. We should be able to see you in 3 or 4 months.
Yeah, there's quite the waiting list, huh?
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
What is the consort? What does she do?
It's difficult to explain. She's many things to many people and something different for each. Some seek her for advice, some for entertainment, others still for pleasure. Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for them.
Sounds like a bit of a genie in a bottle.
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely a woman with remarkable compassion and a generous spirit. I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
That's all we can ask about here.
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Imagine how...
Melina.
Yes, Shaira?
Send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with her.
Yes, of course, mistress.
Of course.
Oh, being spied on by,
Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
What does she want to see me for?
I don't know. You'll have to ask her yourself. Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
And yeah, like I was gonna say, imagine how awkward that would be if you just suddenly got a message for an appointment to head in the middle of the battlefield.
Just Shepard in the middle of some drug bust or some pirate hunt, and you're then you just get a message. Your meeting with the consort is due in 4 hours.
It's like, really? How the fuck am I supposed to make that?
Okay.
I don't think the FTL drive can go that fast.
I see even the humans find the consort irresistible.
This is my first time. I can't believe I didn't come sooner.
Okay, the consort takes even from the acolytes from other species, I'm guessing, from the colors and such.
Yep.
Or maybe from the mod.
Yeah, since they are a female Turian, it's clearly that they got added from that. But even we have a human acolyte here.
Yeah.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
I think I've heard that voice somewhere before. Like a common background
familiar,
character
yeah.
one. Okay. Past the plants. Luckily no koi fish.
Yep. Yet, anyway. Or alien koi fish for that matter.
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our citadel.
What exactly do you do?
That depends on your needs. I offer advice to some, comfort to others. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Maybe I can help.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Korra's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
Okay, good way to take it.
Yeah.
Sorry, had to go for a bit.
Okay.
Appeal to a sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful.
Just
Now
sudden
I must
hug.
ask you to take your leave.
Yeah.
I have many clients waiting to see me.
Anyways, what I was about to say was, I got a nice box, Christmas box from like my job. Get me some stuff.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's a common thing over here as well. I got some nice stuff in one of those. Also, very 60s, 70s bed-ish.
Yeah.
With an alien twist to it. I forget if Shayura's quest is one that requires a certain Paragon score to accomplish, or a Renegade score.
I'm not sure. I do know that there is a glitch in the second game about that.
Yeah.
No, no, the how to max out Paragon and Renegade thing. That's in this game. I actually know where it is. I can tell you about it. I mean, not now.
Okay, that sounds like a glitch or something that I don't actually know about. But there is a glitch. There's a glitch in the second game. I believe there might have been a mod that fixed it. That there's a glitch in the where the outcome of one of the outcomes of this quest with her, or with the Elcor diplomats, that it doesn't work for some reason.
Okay, I didn't know that one. I know of a different one.
Yeah, typically since I don't use that kind of stuff, I just can familiarize you with the approach that I use to get the maximum Paragon score without doing a glitch.
Okay.
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 3. Here in the financial district, a number of businesses offer various goods and services to their exclusive clientele. The statue you see before you was commissioned to honor the Krogan soldiers who gave their lives to protect Citadel space during the Rachni Wars.
Oh, that explains that.
In the aftermath of the Krogan rebellions, several embassies petitioned to have the statue removed. However, this motion was eventually quashed by the council.
Good.
Okay.
Krogan
Oscar's trying to
deserve
get
more.
out of the room again. Let's see if he manages to lock himself in again. Like he knows how to open the door and is strong enough, there we go, to actually pull it, but sometimes he's dumb enough to jump up against it and then push it closed. Okay, tell us about the Krogan rebellions.
Tell me more about the Krogan rebellions.
In recognition of their efforts during the Rachni Wars, the Krogan were granted several new colony worlds by the Council. Over the next 400 years, the Krogan species began to expand. Blessed with an extremely high birth rate, their numbers began to swell. Faced with a critical overpopulation crisis, the Krogan started a violent colonization of nearby worlds inhabited by other Council species. The Krogan rebellions had begun. For a full century, the Council and its member species fought to bring the Krogan under control. With the aid of the newly discovered Turian Empire, they were ultimately successful.
I still take the side of the Krogan on that one.
Sorry?
Then you
My bad.
needed the Turians to stop the Krogan. So who's gonna stop the Turians?
I am sorry, but that question is beyond my programming parameters. The Turians are members of the Citadel Council. They are not a threat to galactic peace.
You sound a bit offended there.
Yeah, but yeah, like I was saying, I prefer to, despite the situation and that earlier bit, I take the side of the Krogans on the matter, because they were kind of right that it's like, that they kind of went overboard.
What I want to know is,
no spoilers.
and I'm just thinking about this. No, it's a question of like the whole Krogan rebellion thing. It's like, couldn't they ask the council for a few extra planets that were empty for them to go to?
Probably,
I think
but
we would have thought of that, but
yeah.
We'll see how the Krogan are, or at least how they are now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm guessing them giving the Turians a position on the council was probably also a preventative measure, so that they don't go asking for their due in turn and just overshoot before they start shoot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why did the Council fight so hard to keep the statue?
The Krogan were instrumental in saving the galaxy from the Rachni threat. The Council believed this historical fact should not be forgotten. The Council also hoped that preserving the memorial would improve diplomatic relations with the Krogan and bring about a peaceful resolution to the rebellions. Unfortunately, the Krogan refused to negotiate and only surrendered after their population and homeworlds had been ravaged by the Turians.
I don't agree on that one, but that choice.
Yeah. Again, we get mostly Paragon and such from these two over here. But let's see what Shepard has to say on this.
Sounds like they got what they deserved.
I am sorry, but a value judgment of that nature goes beyond my programming.
I think sometimes, very rarely, it affects your sense for the ones on the left.
I was gonna say, that sounded a bit dickish there, Shepard.
Yeah.
Kind of.
But we're basically doing... It's basically assumed that Shepard is sort of like the player with this, that they practically just got kicked off of Earth. So, well, not really that, but they're just out of the human colonies and learning basically alongside us with most of this.
Yeah. Alright, tell us about the Rachni now.
What were the Rachni Wars?
Nearly 2,200 years ago, explorers seeking to expand Citadel space opened up mass relays leading to systems controlled by the Rachni. A highly intelligent and aggressive insect race, the Rachni unleashed a war of conquest against the rest of the galaxy that lasted for nearly 3 centuries. The emergence of the Krogan finally turned the tide in favor of the Citadel species. Krogan forces provided the numbers necessary to halt the Rachni advance and drive them back. The Krogan then pursued their retreating fleets. Able to survive the harsh environments of the Rachni homeworlds, the Krogan hunted their enemy to extinction.
Was it really necessary to wipe them out?
I am sorry, but a value judgment of that nature goes beyond my programming.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
Basically how it feels to talk with any AI bot.
Yeah.
Okay, does this lead anywhere? Okay, I was...
that was a little weird.
Oh, right, it's space is to run, not Oh, well. Let's continue on. Yeah, there is nothing further that way.
Yeah, and the missed opportunities with the Rachni, though.
Okay, another area getting a bit of a load in.
Want to talk to the glowy jellyfish?
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
Okay, tell us about your goods.
What exactly do you sell?
Only the finest and most luxurious items that credits can buy. This one is able to procure almost any item the human would desire, for a price, naturally.
Okay.
Can I get a license
Why
to
do you
kill
refer
and
to
enough
yourself
ammo to
as
kill?
this one and it?
For the same reason that humans are so inquisitive. It is part of our culture. Specifically, Hanar only refer to themselves in the first person with family or intimates. And we rarely do so with other species. It is just our way.
Sorry about that. Let's see.
Who are you?
Yeah, that's just a repeat.
Yep.
Please take time to examine the fine goods.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Let's see. Upgrade, standard armor items, and non-human armors. Just have a look here. Let's see. Shotgun, armor.
I feel still annoyed that for one angle, when I first saw that thing, I mistook it for a mushroom. Actually, yeah, from this angle, from...
I'm sorry, go back. From that angle, you thought it was a mushroom.
Yeah, when I didn't see it from the other side.
Yeah, and I suppose the legs do look kind of altogether.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when we got around and realized, wait, what the heck is with the mushroom stem? And then realized, wait, is that a tail? And yeah, when I saw that, I realized, oh, and not the mushroom.
Yeah.
And then
Not the mushroom.
And then you
I think in
realize
later
it's not a
games they'll
space.
be. Oh,
I was gonna say,
One at a
and then you
time.
realize, and then you
Romper.
realize that's not a space room in the middle of the room.
oh my.
It's an alien.
Yeah. First I thought, okay, mushroom, but why is it just on the floor like that?
Just because.
To be honest, though, the Hannah are probably the most alien aliens we'll find in this series.
Yeah,
I think if I remember correctly, that actually has something to do with how Unreal Engine works, and it's kind of hard to work like more than bipedal type characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm noticing these armbands of a sort. I'm pretty sure those were not there in the original game, and I'm not sure if those might have been added by the legendary upgrades, or the legendary editions work, or from one of the mods. Also, Ashley just taking a moment to pose.
It could be a mod thing. I don't remember them either, but then again, they could also be for ID.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah,
I mean, they don't exactly have pockets.
the most alien of the species in this is definitely the Elcor and the Hanar.
Yeah, the Elcor are somewhat similar to, like, large primates of a sort, like silverbacks and such.
Yeah. But of course, their
Okay.
faces are all munched up and weird compared to even the Turians.
True. Okay, hello there.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepherd. It is a great honor to welcome the heroes of the Blitz.
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barla Vaughn. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
Yeah, apparently a lot of people are keeping an eye out for us, people like us, huh? It's like the
I
third
just want
one.
to point, like just before any of this happens, we were just some generic marine motherfucker on a shakedown cruise.
Yeah, not
like,
that
even,
generic, since we did have a bit of a background with
well,
a war.
okay, yeah, but
that is
we're
true.
either,
Technically.
yeah, but depending on how things go, we're either a massive war criminal, a hero, a war hero, or we just survive an impossible thing. Sure, but that's gonna be like, what, 10 in 1,000? So not really that unique.
Yeah.
True.
Barlavon happens to be one of my favorite Volus, though, so.
Well, let's ask him some personal questions then.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise. I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
You run a
Certainly.
PI service on the side?
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law. Even so, many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain undisclosed. For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances private.
That is still a conflict of interest, so...
Still sounds shady to me.
Then we can only hope he will never be cursed with a large enough fortune to require my services.
Considering your
can
future
agree on that,
reputation.
Okay, what do you know about the Citadel?
What's it like living here on the Citadel?
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological marvel, but its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines. From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel space together in a single, strong community.
What makes the Presidium so special?
It is the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters. But only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station is reserved for the elite, Shepard. People like us.
It does make me wonder how many unknown species there are in the Mass Effect universe, because well, we've got our holy trinity of the Salarians, Asari, Turians, and then we've got the humans tacked onto that. Elcor, Hanar, Volus, and that is
we got the
typically it,
we got the Elcor, we got the Hanar, we got the Volus, we got the Turians, we got the Asari, we got the Solarians, we got. I think we haven't seen our Libertarians. There's the Drell.
Yeah, true. Those show up in the second game, though they might have been added through the diversification here.
Don't forget the Hillyans.
And there's also at least one primitive species that we meet throughout the games.
What are the wards like?
The cultural heart of the galaxy. They pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll find down in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises. Fortunately, most of them are pleasant.
Okay, that's all we can get here.
Goodbye, Commander.
Also, I'm pretty sure those are from the diversification mod as well, because I think those first showed up in the second game.
Yeah, the Loki mechs. They first showed up in the second. Actually, one thing.
Good.
Let's not forget the Vorcha.
One thing that really pisses me off about ME, they don't show any. No, fuck it. I'm keeping this one until ME3.
Okay.
Right.
You may want to make a note about that then.
Yeah, jot that down so you don't forget.
Okay, but I'm pretty sure that Elcor is also from the diversification mods, because I'm pretty sure you'd only see them walking around in the far distance here.
Yeah.
And just to be sure, are we investigating some more, or are we?
Oh, right. Did you put in the mod that makes it so that you can use the rapid transit to go to like the Normandy?
That one I didn't add, I think.
Damn it. That would have made things a bit easier.
Oh, the textures are installed, so there's little I can do about it now.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, more side quest investigation, or are we checking out the main quest stuff a little bit?
I'm just checking around for the moment still.
And where the fuck even are we in the... Like, okay, we need to meet the council because plot, but where are we in sight? Oh, right, we were gonna talk to some general dude at a bar somewhere.
What's it doing?
Yeah, that as well.
Do not disturb the keepers.
And of course, note the relay statue in the middle.
Okay, and I just a bit earlier noticed it, but there's a blue Hanar over there.
Oh yeah, I just saw that. Also, you know what Avina reminds me of?
Oh, Grok?
A less intelligent Cortana from, like, the first Halo.
Makes sense.
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 2. You are standing near the base of the Citadel Tower, one of the Presidium's most recognizable and important structures. Behind me is the spectacular Relay Monument, a scale model representation of a Prothean mass relay. To your left is one of the Keepers, the enigmatic caretakers of the Citadel, working on a control panel. You may see Keepers involved in various tasks throughout all levels of the Citadel. We ask that you do not interfere with them in any way. The Keepers are essential to the smooth operation of the Citadel. Obstructing their daily work will result in harsh penalties, including incarceration and rehabilitation.
You should poke it.
I'd like to know more about the Keepers.
Little is known about these peaceful servants of the Citadel, though they are essential to the operation and maintenance of the entire station. Citadel regulations protect the Keepers against interference during the performance of their tasks. Failure to comply will result in harsh penalties. Keepers can be seen in all sections of the Citadel, but are typically found in and around the tower.
Okay, why here?
Any particular reason there are so many keepers in this area?
The Keepers do not communicate with other species. It is assumed, however, that the tower houses the Citadel's primary control systems. Many of the station's systems, such as navigation and life support, function automatically. It is believed the Keepers operate those systems from inside the tower's inaccessible core. The Keepers also make frequent appearances in the Council Chamber itself, though they appear to be just passing through on their way to some other destination.
Okay, I was kind of hoping that the Elcor there would keep on moving on. This is a bit of a mirror of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically the Keepers are like Roombas that refuse to communicate, but keep the place running.
Yeah. The place could be under the worst possible conditions and they would still sit there ignoring you.
Yeah. They're just a species of shut-ins.
Tell me more about the relay monument.
Discovered by the Asari who first arrived at the Citadel, the relay monument is one of the station's most interesting and controversial features. What is the meaning behind this striking piece of art? Is it a tribute to Prothean vanity? A reminder of their conquest of the galaxy through mass relay technology? Or perhaps it is a symbol of unity, a Prothean acknowledgement that the relays would eventually lead other species here to the Citadel. No one can say for sure, making the relay monument a favorite topic of discussion among academics and scholars.
Whatever it is, it's fancy look.
Yeah, or we could just say it's ceremonial, which is basically shorthand for we don't know what the fuck it's for.
But I don't think we should call them shut-ins.
Yeah.
Shut-ins will lock themselves in a room and not go out.
Yeah, these do go out, so...
Yeah. Shut-ins will go out now and then, but these ones, I would call them workaholics.
I guess.
Yeah. That don't really tell why they're doing what they're doing.
They're so deep in their work.
Just start up the 2 Unlimited song Workaholics. Workaholic.
I do find it interesting.
Housing
Sorry?
both the council chambers and
No worries.
Citadel control, the tower is one of the most important buildings on the station. Access to these areas is restricted to those with the appropriate clearance.
But yeah, I was gonna say, I find it interesting that in this game and the next one, the keepers don't really move, but in the third game, you can actually physically get in their way.
Okay, something we'll need to note down to try then. Okay, also that look upwards doesn't really do anything when there's a fake sky in the way.
Yeah.
What happens in Citadel Control?
Citadel Control handles all incoming and outbound transit. Every ship within 2,000 kilometers of the Citadel is under the jurisdiction of Citadel Control. At peak capacity, they are responsible for monitoring upwards of 1,000 vessels.
Okay, so very busy air control.
Yep.
I'd like to hear more about the council chambers.
The business of the Council, which often has far-reaching effects on the galactic community, is conducted in a room at the apex of the Citadel Tower. The Council chambers themselves are truly a magnificent sight to behold, though few get to experience the view in person. Typically, only the councilors, ambassadors, and high-ranking officials, along with various support staff, are allowed access.
What if someone has business with the council?
The average citizen must go through the proper channels if they wish an audience with the council. This is usually arranged through their respective ambassadors. Even then, few are given access to the actual council chambers. In most cases, the ambassador acts on behalf of the citizen.
Okay, and finally then...
I'm scheduled to have an audience with the council.
Only a handful of visitors to the Citadel are ever granted that privilege. I would be jealous, but that is outside the scope of my programming.
Okay.
Sounds like she is a little envious of her inability to feel.
Thank you for using Avina.
If they're even capable of self-reflection like that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
That's how I viewed her comment, though.
since we've seen, well, yeah, I think we probably have an entry now for all of the council races. So let's take, or actually not, huh?
Years ago, the Turians
Okay.
were
You'd think that we'd have those about the Asari and Solarians now, then, huh?
Yeah, I think we have to meet certain key crew members to get
50,000
those.
years ago, the
Probably.
Though now extinct, the Rachni once threatened every species in Citadel space. Over 2,000 years ago, explorers foolishly opened a mass relay to a previously unknown system and encountered something never seen before or since, a species of spacefaring insects guided by a hive mind intelligence. Unfortunately, the Rachni were not peaceful, and the galaxy was plunged into a series of conflicts known as the Rachni Wars. Attempts to negotiate were futile, as it was impossible to make contact with the Hive Queens that guided the race from beneath the surface of their toxic home world. The emergence of the Krogan ended the Rachni Wars. Bred to survive the harshest environments, the Krogan were able to strike at the Queens in their lairs and reclaim conquered Council worlds. But when Krogan fleets pressed them back to their homeworld, the Rachni refused to surrender, and the Krogan eradicated them from the galaxy.
Note the curious-looking appearance picture, too, in the top.
Yep. Okay. Okay, that's just, it's typing. But, yeah, let's head up here. We'll go see that, see that Turian general when we head to that area for other reasons as well.
The council isn't going to ask me any questions, are they?
I doubt it. We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
Imagine if they did ask for something.
So, you think there's a mod that changes the elevator to either the girl from Ipanema or the elevator song from GoldenEye 64?
Probably. Like, if there is one thing universal among Mass Effect fans, is that they hate the elevators.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Outside of elevator chatter, that is.
What's going on here?
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
How did you get in front of us?
He already works here?
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vaquero.
Right.
I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Last we saw the Executor, he was still at the CSEC office.
Yeah. My brain. Maybe he took a different route to get here.
Or Turians no teleportation and are just not telling anyone.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Maybe you'll listen to us more.
And, yeah, Garrus is one of the fan-favorite characters in the game. I'll just simply put it that way.
Humans in the tower. Interesting.
I've explored the female version of his romance, so it's like I kind of like him for sure on that front.
I mean, I always say Tali, but, I like Garrus. He's a bro.
Yeah. I've done both the romances, so I know for sure that I like both of them, and I also know what happens if you leave them both be.
Yeah.
But, yeah, more would be spoilers. Minor spoilers, but still.
The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their coattails if they succeed.
Allowing the humans to join us is a sound strategic move. But the Volus? No. The Hanna are likely to be next, then the Elcor.
You may be right, though the Hanar need to lighten up a bit first.
You just don't like them because you have trouble understanding them.
That Solarian is assuming a lot.
And, yeah, obviously the Hanar have something similar to the Elcor that translates them because, well, I'm not sure if we have the index for them yet. Oh, that's the journal. But yeah, they basically communicate through bioluminescence. Let's see.
The Elcor are The Hanar are a citadel species known for excessive politeness. They speak with scrupulous precision and take offense at improper language. Hanar that expect to deal with other species take special courses to help them unlearn their tendency to take offense at improper speech. All Hanar have two names. The face name is known to the world. The soul name is kept for use among close friends and relations. Hanar never refer to themselves in the first person in conversation with someone they know on a face name basis. To do so is considered egotistical, so instead they refer to themselves as this one, or the impersonal it. Their homeworld, Kaje, has 90% ocean cover and orbits an energetic white star, resulting in a permanent blanket of cloud. Due to the presence of Prothean ruins on the world, many Hanar worship them, and Hanar myths often speak of an elder race that civilized them by teaching them language.
Okay, I thought it would mention that bit here, but maybe that's in one of the other games.
Yeah. However, that does also make me like, I want to meet a egotistical Hanar just to see what that's like.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. But yeah, if I remember correctly, you look at the Hanar, whenever they speak, their like faces like glow, like flash.
Yeah, like the very nose at the left there pulses.
Okay, since it's auto-played.
The Elcor are a citadel species native to the high-gravity world Dakuna.
I think we already read this one.
Creatures standing on four muscular legs for increased stability. Elcor move slowly, an evolved response to an environment where a fall can be lethal. This has colored their psychology, making them deliberate and conservative. Elcor speech is ponderous and monotone. Among themselves, scent, slight movements, and sub-vocalized infrasound convey shades of meaning that make a human smile seem as subtle as a fireworks display. Since their subtlety can lead to misunderstandings with other species, the Elcor often go out of their way to clarify when they are being sarcastic, amused, or angry. Dakuna's high gravity impedes mountain formation. Most of the world consists of flat, open plains, which prehistoric Elcor wandered across in small family bands. Modern Elcor still prefer open sky, and can become restless and uncomfortable on long starship journeys.
It is missing a detail about. It is missing a detail about the gravity on this one. Yeah, so.
Yeah, it does say high gravity, but yeah, the diplomats did explain most of this.
Yeah, but what it doesn't say is something in the later games we find is that the high gravity makes them move slowly to avoid injury.
That's to move slowly and evolved response to an environment where a fall can be lethal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Blanking on it, I guess.
That would also make it difficult to get spaceships to take off, though. And, well, since it says that they can get claustrophobic with it, it explains why typically you wouldn't see as much Elcor around as you see the more bipedal species and such.
Yeah.
Okay. And since
Imagine
we covered
how
the
explosive
Elcor...
their thrusters might be.
Yeah.
The Volus are a member species of the Citadel with their own embassy, but they are also a client race of the Turians. Centuries ago, they were voluntarily absorbed into the hierarchy, effectively trading their mercantile prowess for Turian military protection. Erun, their homeworld, lies far beyond the normal life zone of its star. However, the world has a high-pressure greenhouse atmosphere that traps enough heat to support an ammonia-based biochemistry. As a result, the Volus must wear pressure suits and breathers when dealing with other species, as conventional nitrogen-oxygen air mixtures are poisonous to them, and in the low-pressure atmospheres tolerable to most species, their flesh will actually split open. Volus culture is tribal, bartering lands and even people to gain status. This culture of exchange inclines them to economic pursuits. It was the Volus who authored the Unified Banking Act, and they continue to monitor and balance the Citadel economy.
And
So to make a Star Trek joke, sorry.
Go ahead.
So to make a Star Trek joke, okay, these guys are the Ferengi, but if you take them out of their suits, they explode.
Yeah.
Also, someone noticed that ammonia.
Yes.
Yeah.
That means.
Yes.
They have a very unpleasant scent.
Yeah.
Yep.
And well, them breathing ammonia fits with how a good amount of that we've met like to moan about their conditions. Okay. And may as well.
When the Asari discovered the Citadel, they also discovered the Keepers, a docile, multi-limbed insect race that seemingly exists only to maintain and repair the Great Prothean Station. Early attempts to communicate with or study the Keepers were failures, and it is now illegal to interfere with or impede Keeper activity. Because they are completely non-threatening, Keepers have become virtually invisible to everyone else. Similarly, they seem indifferent to other species, except for their tendency to help new arrivals integrate themselves into the Citadel. No matter how many Keepers die due to old age, violence, or accident, they maintain a constant number. No one has discovered the source of new Keepers, but some hypothesize they are genetic constructs. Biological androids created somewhere deep in the inaccessible core of the Citadel itself.
I found that amusing too, that information. Like, just set off a bomb near like 10 of them, and it's like, next thing you know, 10 more just are like,
It's like, it's like a very strange game of RimWorld.
Yeah.
Now I'm picturing just someone putting a kick me sign on the back of one of them and seeing how long it lasts for anyone to pull it off. It's nothing interactable.
I think there's a dude for a side quest involving the Keepers around here. It was a Solarian guy.
He is straight, a little straight ahead, pretty much.
I think so. I think most of the side quests here activates only really after we talk with the Citadel or with the Council.
I think he's supposed to be some. Yeah.
Commander.
The Solarian is supposed to be somewhere around here, though, I think.
Yeah, the one at the bench just back.
Yeah,
But
the one on the bench is back.
It's not active yet.
We do need to trigger
Yeah,
the.
We have to talk to the counselors first.
Yeah, we need to. Yeah, we need to do
One
the plot.
at a time. Children.
Anderson, old buddy, how you doing?
Yeah, certain side quests only activate in certain
The Geth
acts.
attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres. He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
Okay, why the hell was he protected up there like so fucking big? Like, couldn't he have been protected normal size right next to us or something?
A mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Okay, that's a bit much.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
Okay, that's actually covered in one of the Mass Effect books. I actually have those. I have a number of those on my shelf here. Let's see, what is the name of this one again? Revelation. That's the one. Okay. You can see that one as a prequel, sort of. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying must be a long read, that book.
Not really. It's one of those more pocket-sized books. Not so that you can actually fit them in your pocket, but more like they're a lot smaller.
Oh, yeah.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that C-Sec investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
And yeah, to be honest, trying to have Black Ops be investigated by normal police officers is probably a bit of a dead end from the very start, huh?
Yeah, it's a bit of a stretch.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in C-Sec who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The Ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
And now we have a second reason to go there. Hmm?
Yep. By the way, I noticed my icon flash up there. For this time, fireworks was on my end.
Weird. Yet another mark. Okay.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
And yeah, of course, someone with the title or alias Shadow Broker is, of course, going to be totally not shady.
Yeah.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars. It causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions. But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Okay, quite a bit to ask about, so let's go counterclockwise.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game. And the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics, doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
Okay, what about the Council and the Ambassador?
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The Ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Okay, so basically we're being used as a meat shield with the Skillian Verge.
Yep.
Maybe they'd let us join the Council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the Council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the Council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests too.
Okay, what about Harkin?
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
Guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
Honestly, in cases like that, I'd fully say just take the black eye. That at least will heal. If you're caught protecting bullshit, then that stink is going to chase you a lot longer.
Like, if the dude's a fuck up and massively corrupt, just like fire him and get another one that isn't, you know, a fuck up and massively corrupt.
Yeah.
Plus,
or send
if you
someone
do
after
that, if you do that, it would also give you a lot more of a look of responsibility instead of, well, trying to cover shit up.
Yeah.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done. Like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation. But with him gone, things are still up in the air.
Help.
Well, that's great. That's great. The guy that was gonna recommend us for a job took a bullet to the back of the head.
Yeah, we probably know what his recommendation is, but we can't find out the answer because he got shot.
Wait, Wait, before we continue, I just had a very stupid thought. Does nowhere in Eden Prime have cameras?
Apparently, and apparently
they-
body cams are also not a thing.
Apparently.
And apparently, if there were cameras, they all got coincidentally blown up.
Yeah. That probably would have been an... Actually, if there were cameras, they probably would have been taken out by the first jamming... the first wave of jamming warfare and such.
Yeah, that first jamming signal.
I'm guessing that's also a reason why body cams might not be as much of a thing. Like there's probably something with barriers and or with shields specifically that would likely interfere with them.
Yeah, maybe.
Still, it is a typical thing that gets hand waved away to not have certain things be too easily answered by I recorded this accidentally plays video of main character under the shower.
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
Okay, that was on a different day in the recording booth.
Yep.
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, last but not least.
Tell me about Bar Levan.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius, doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, Spectres. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
All right.
Okay. We got
Time
some
to
codex
investigate more
entries.
things. Nice glass floor, huh?
There's more like a sealed garden or something. And a keeper here. Okay. I believe there is a thing or two that we can find up around here. So let's double check for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Solarian should be up and moving, so...
This is it. The very heart of the Citadel. The pinnacle of galactic power. Kinda makes your head spin if you think about it too much.
Yeah, your teammates will often have something to say about the area where you're in.
So, this is where the Council passes judgment on all us little folk, huh? Ever get the feeling we're in over our heads, Commander?
All the time.
Yes, very. I think it's on the other
Okay.
side. Hang on.
No.
I think there's probably a guide on where the fucking keepers are.
I believe there is,
but
yeah.
usually they're pretty easy to spot, but yeah.
Oh, wait, I think I remember now what... I think the Solarian might be one step down or something, but I remember something about us finding him when he's screwing around with a keeper.
I'm just waiting for someone, Commander.
He might also be near the entrance, but...
Maybe he's downstairs screwing around with a keeper. I know he's in this building, just not... yeah, probably down
exactly.
Yeah, try down there first. I know he's near a keeper.
Okay, no, it's... I'm guessing he's not showing up yet for some reason.
Try not to break anything.
No promises. Okay, he's back the other way.
No, he wasn't there now. Maybe the legendary edition shoveled things around a bit.
Oh yeah, maybe we have to complete our investigation of Saren first.
The Council ignored all the evidence against Saren.
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they take his word over ours.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's
Yes.
politics, Chief.
hate politics.
Don't we all?
Okay, actually, so it says after your first visit with the council.
Oh, is that him?
Yep. Okay, they moved him.
Yep, that's him.
What guy?
Yeah, Ashley mentions him.
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind. Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the keep.
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
Just tell me what you're doing. I'm not here to get you into trouble.
All right. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I can help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
Yeah, discovering new things as scientists should be doing things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Discover something strange, new worlds, all that stuff.
Okay,
I don't
or
think we can actually scan that. Nope.
I believe
I don't think we can actually scan that one until it moves.
We scanned it already. I'm blanking on their name at the moment, but the professor from Futurama has at one point the lines to explore the unknown, the only things worth knowing.
Yeah. And this is a quest that we can do that.
Okay, you know what? You know one I actually remember. I mostly remember. Professor Lava Hot.
I've watched a few episodes of it, and I probably should continue at some point.
Yeah, it's really
and
good.
Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
Are there laws being broken here?
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
Fair.
Yeah.
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
Why don't you just arrest the Hanar?
I could arrest the Jelly, but my superior has requested that I find a solution that does not anger the Hanar. The Hanar become vocal when they feel their religious beliefs are being suppressed.
Now I'm just picturing a Hanar riot, quote unquote, where it's just a bunch of jellyfish and it looks like a fucking rave.
You want to know what I just thought of? Have you ever seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail?
Parts of it, most of it.
We need to make the captain watch it.
Yeah, we need to watch it. Anyways, basically one part it's like they're talking about like how Arthur's like the true king of England, and there's a passage like, we didn't fucking choose you, and like getting a sword from a lake from some lady should not be how you get a government. And at the end it's like they're just gonna drag him away or something. It's like, help, I'm being oppressed.
Also, I'm pretty sure for a good...
One word wrong?
Mm,
I think I might have gone wrong with explaining it.
probably.
They didn't vote for him.
Yeah.
Also,
They
I'm pretty
didn't vote
sure
for
for
him.
like half the time the English king was French.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome to try.
I think there's been some Dutch kings in England. At least
I wouldn't be
one.
surprised. Okay, I remember there being I think there is a certain charm or intimidate threshold needed for this. Actually, while we're on that...
Yeah, there is a requirement that it's like you can convince the officer to let him do his thing.
Okay, it seems we automatically got 1 point in here because we hit a certain threshold or something. Because I don't think I've put a 4th point in here. But yeah, now we have 5. Anything else to put in here? Barrier would probably be a smart idea. Though, let's grab our main offense first.
That and upgrading to reach tactical armor would be a good idea.
Yeah.
Hold on. Warp.
Oh, warp is a fun one, yeah.
Warp speed, or do we enter the warp?
No, it's
we just mangle them,
warp
basically.
field that causes the
What?
Yeah, basically it's
children.
Basically, it's an energy attack that attacks the armor.
Yep.
Okay, and the captain tried to say?
Yeah, basically, it just magically mangles them. Or tries to.
Yeah, it's like
Alright, and... Also,
it's like an energy-based shredding attack.
Okay. Also, is this gonna be a running gag with the series? I have to
Probably.
keep telling all you three to speak one at a time?
Most likely.
Yeah, it's probably. Like there.
One at a time. Really? You...
Do you desire to learn the Kindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
Is this
He is
really
flashing,
how you
just
wanna
not very
represent the
noticeably.
Enkindlers?
The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language, and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
Is this how the Enkindlers would want you to use this gift of consciousness?
The Enkindlers would wish for their message to be spread to all sentient races.
The Enkindlers wouldn't wish their message to be spread by breaking society's laws.
This one hears wisdom. Perhaps enthusiasm has clouded judgment in this matter. This one departs now, and will not intrude upon the Presidium again.
I'm not sure what caused it there, but I noticed my icon flickered.
Might have been something in the background.
I see the Hanar is left.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Happy to help.
Here, for your assistance in this matter. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
And get drunk, because holy
possible-
shit, that was bullshit.
Yeah, it's possible that my mic picked up my chair squeaking or something.
Could be. Also, I'm a bit surprised that that line I've argued with the jelly all afternoon or something hasn't become a more memed line or something.
Yeah.
Then again, the current advent of memes started a bit more in towards the 2010s.
Arguing with the jelly because it was very jelly of us.
Bloody heck, my brain. I just imagined the captain sitting by a dining table with all those American jellies, you know, those wobbly ones on a dinner plate, and argues with it.
Yeah.
Well, it's better than arguing with a chair.
Yeah.
How dare you?
What?
Well, such debates should be chaired. cherished.
Attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Oh gee, I wonder why.
Oh dear. Right. I want to ask, I did not get the Dervis pun, unlike the captains.
I turned dare into chair.
Do you really think we'll find him down here?
He always stops in for a few games of Quasar before he makes his drop.
Fist is gonna be pissed if we take down his supplier.
That's the point. We want him angry. Angry people make mistakes.
There's just something about Fist that makes me nervous.
Good. He's a dangerous man. Now keep your eyes peeled for our mark.
Yeah, angry people make mistakes. Basically, the entire philosophy behind, or half the philosophy behind Spider-Man, always smack-talking his opponents.
Yeah, and you can probably tell by the name that that guy is not great news.
Yeah. Okay, and here we have our first Krogan.
Yeah.
And the Keeper. Okay, anything from you
Not really
two?
my kind of place, but there sure are some spectacular views here.
You can keep the Presidium. This is where the action is.
Okay, oh, and hello there. A species we haven't, well, we have heard of now.
Yep, the Quarians.
Okay.
I should think the Quarians should be rather obvious to everyone, though, because they're the only species that wears full-body pressure suits besides the Volus.
Yeah.
Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
Okay, I like the option that we now get that we get the I like that we get the option to skip that if need be.
Yeah, and I actually shouldn't call the Quarians suits a pressure suit because it doesn't actually have a atmospheric pressure system, I think.
A bit of it, but less to keep stuff out than to keep them in.
Yeah, more for protection in space and from keeping pathogens out so they don't get sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, if a Quarian suit rips, they wouldn't immediately explode, but they would be exposed to, like, every single toxin in a given area.
Yeah, I remember Talia explains it much better how their suits work differently.
Yeah. It just through with the radio from a distance. Yep, another Krogan.
Yes, let's change the music.
Hello there, Commander. I'm Dr. Claude Michel. Is there something I can do for you?
You're a doctor. How did you end up here on the Citadel?
My parents brought me here when I was young. My father was a medic with the Alliance. I chose to keep the medical tradition alive, but not the military. Fixing up wounded soldiers isn't my idea of fun.
It's somewhere Chakwas sneezes.
Yeah.
Let me take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
Let's see, some armor upgrades. Okay, sell all junk. Will probably be useful later. Let's see. Any points of interest? I got a fire
I don't
extinguisher,
think there's anybody
but nothing
important
beyond
in
that.
here. There's the Metagel.
Yep. Yep, which
Codex
comes with a
entry on
codex. Okay.
I find the Codex entry on Metagel quite funny.
Okay, may as well go give it a listen then. Let's see, probably under technology.
Biotics is the ability
Yep, may
of
as
rare
well.
individuals to manipulate dark energy and create mass effect fields through the use of electrical impulses from the brain. Intense training and surgically implanted amplifiers are necessary for a biotic to produce mass effect fields powerful enough for practical use. The relative strength of biotic abilities varies greatly among species and with each individual. There are 3 branches of biotics. Telekinesis uses mass-lowering fields to levitate or impel objects. Mass-raising kinetic fields are used to block or pin objects. Spatial distortion uses rapidly shifting mass fields to shred objects. Most organic species are capable of developing biotic abilities, though there are risks involved. Biotics are the result of an in utero exposure to element 0. This usually causes fatal cancers in the victim, but in rare cases, it coalesces into nodules within the fetus's developing nervous system.
So, yeah, that's the explanation of the space magic, huh?
Yep.
We get fucking telekinesis. We get telekinesis from huffing space rocks while in the womb.
Yeah, and there's the other kind of space magic below it.
Okay. Yeah, let's cover the Mass Effect fields, because, well, it's the entire namesake of the series.
Yeah.
Element 0 can increase or decrease the mass of a volume of space-time when subjected to an electrical current. With a positive current, mass is increased. With a negative current, mass is decreased. The stronger the current, the greater the magnitude of the dark energy mass effect. In space, low mass fields allow FTL travel and inexpensive surface-to-orbit transit. High mass fields create artificial gravity and push space debris away from vessels. In manufacturing, low mass fields permit the creation of evenly blended alloys, while high mass compaction creates dense, sturdy construction materials. The military makes extensive use of mobility-enhancing technologies, with Mass Effect utilizing fighting vehicles standard frontline issue in most military forces. Mass Effect fields are also essential in the creation of kinetic barriers or shields to protect against enemy fire.
And yeah, so basically, up gravity or low gravity, or rather more lower the mass, heighten the mass.
Yeah. And
Okay.
I think Metagel is in a different section than technology, because otherwise we would have seen it here.
Probably.
Yeah.
Let's see. Equipment, probably.
Combat
weapons.
Suits.
Yeah, there.
Metagel is a common medicinal salve used by paramedics,
Salve?
EMTs, and military personnel. It combines several useful applications: a local anesthetic, disinfectant, and clotting agent all in one.
What the fuck?
Once applied, the gel is designed to grip tight to flesh until subjected to a frequency of ultrasound. It is sealable against liquids, most notably blood, as well as contaminants and gases. The gel is a genetically engineered bioplasm created by the CERTA Foundation, a medical technology megacorp based on Earth. Technically, Metagel violates Council laws against genetic engineering, but to date, it has proved far too useful to ban.
That's the part I love.
Hello there, Knight. Hope you're doing well. Let me give you a shout out quickly. You've been raided by the Kingdom of Viralia. How are you fools doing? Doing pretty well. And you yourself? Just let me copy the name for a second. There. Cut out the double point or whatever that's called again. Let's see. What we were up to? Zenless Zone Zero, of course. Okay, I've heard...
Fun stuff.
I know, like, only 3 things or so about version 2.5 that got released just yesterday, I believe. One of them is a potential spoiler from some fucker who did not put spoilers on his videos, because you always have those dickheads around. The other is that there are 2 new characters that you can get. One for free, I believe, the bunny. And another is a fox siren. But beyond that, I know that there is now a co-op mode for boss fights, I believe. But yeah, how you doing? Let's see. Doing alright. Just finished doing the latest story content that released. And ladies and gentlemen, they've done it again. They've made absolute peak cinema. Okay. Yeah, no spoilers, please, because we've only streamed... We've only streamed Season 1 of Zenless so far, but I do find it funny that that we are now at a similar point as to when I decided to start streaming Zenless, though it still took some time after that to actually get started with it, which was basically Chapter 5 of Season 1, and now we're on Chapter 5 of Season 2, and it sounds like they did it again, huh? Let's see. And yeah, welcome to the stream, everyone who may be... Thank you. Welcome to the stream, Raiders. I'm Captain Hillyan. Over here, in order from me to the other side of the stream, we have my co-host Rakir and extra co-hosts Ram and Dervin.
Yep. Hello.
And yeah, we typically stream a variety of games, mostly for the story, but every so now and then we just do shit for the fun of it. And yeah, obviously we're here with Mass Effect 1, the Legendary Edition version. And let's see. Night, I've not once spoiled. How dare thee not trust me? It's more that I don't trust the human mind because, it's easy to slip stuff through and such. But yeah. How did it... you said that they did it again, so it basically went well from the sounds of it. And this is Mass Effect Legendary Edition with mods installed. The most notable of which would be the Diversification project, which, well, leads to the diverse cast of background characters here. Caden!
Caden, what the fuck, man?
He's getting his daily exercise.
You know what? Fuck it. Clip it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we'll catch one of them moonwalking later.
Alright, it's quite the view.
Big place. That your professional opinion, sir?
Yep. Bit of a camera guff there for a second.
This isn't a station, it's a city.
There must be millions here. It can't be possible to track everyone coming and going.
This makes Jump Zero look like a porta-john, and it's the largest deep space station the Alliance has.
Jump Zero is big, but this is a whole nother scale. Look at the ward arms. How do they keep all that mass from flying apart?
The council represents more races than I thought. No wonder they're careful with newcomers.
They probably just want to keep everything running. It has to be hard keeping all these cultures working together.
Or maybe they just don't like humans.
Why not? We've got oceans, beautiful women, this emotion called love. According to the old vids, we have everything they want.
When you put it that way, there's no reason they wouldn't like you. I mean, us. Humans, ma'am.
You don't take much shore leave, do you, LT?
Yep, that was a big one. Marking that for removal. But if there is one thing that I really think the Mass Effect series should have been done, one thing they should have done with the Mass Effect franchise, an MMO. Like, there is just so much of this fucking world that we don't get to see, and they could have just said it like 10 years before this or something, as humanity is joining everything and such, so it doesn't actively affect anything in the games. But yeah.
Yeah, I think if they're gonna do an MMO, it should be either a little bit before Shepard's events or a little bit after, or when things are recovered enough.
Yeah,
probably.
Or just do a bit of an alternate timeline where certain shit doesn't happen. Okay.
Alright, laugh it up, Chief. I appreciate the thought, Alenka, but we're on duty here.
Aye, ma'am.
I'll walk drag, ma'am.
To the important business.
Yeah. But yeah, just the Citadel alone could probably be like a few massive areas. And then there's just all the potential planets.
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. I'm Emily
Ooh,
Wong.
who are you?
I'm an investigative journalist working here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment of your time?
What do you need?
I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
Okay. How do you think your investigation and mine are linked? Also, just before I forget, night. It was super fun. I will not say anything about it other than it had me hooked, and they've upped their story writing and cinematics. Okay, I'm now we really need to catch up with Zenless, because I I honestly had doubts that they'd be able to. Still sort of have doubts that they might, if they're able to top Chapter 5 of Season 1, but I'll take your word for it that they at least managed to match it, if not surpass it. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
How do you know that my investigation is going to uncover anything you need?
You wouldn't be investigating if it weren't big. And if it's big, it's something I'd like to hear about.
You gotta have access to better sources. Why contact me?
I'm using every source I can find, but I think I've got a better shot with you. I've read your file. If anyone is going to uncover corruption here, it's the hero of the Skillian Blitz.
Okay, I don't see how keeping a bunch of pirates away is a skill that's applicable in uncovering corruption, but oh well.
How do you know I'm investigating?
Also, our
file.
I'm a good journalist, Commander Shepard. Word gets around.
Good.
Also, our file. Do the words OPSEC mean nothing?
Apparently.
Sounds like a good cause. If I find any information, it's yours.
Thank you, Commander. You won't regret it.
Alright, yeah, we'll see you a few times more throughout the series. Let's see.
Yep.
Any new lines?
A lot of traffic here. How fast do you think those cars are going?
Fuck you if you
Faster
get hits
than-
fast.
Yeah, faster than cars 200 years ago, let's say.
Yeah. Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if the posted speed limit on those highways is like 80 kilometers an hour.
I don't think you bought this here. I don't sell this model.
Look, I know it was you. I remember your face.
Really, that's impressive. Usually you humans can't tell one Turian from another.
This was the place. Now, are you going to give me a refund or not?
Do you have your proof of purchase?
What? No, I don't think you ever gave me one.
I'm sorry, man. I can't help.
But what do you...
Can't help you.
Yeah, keep your freaking receipts. Let's
Also,
see.
keep an eye out. We're gonna be seeking these guys.
Ooh, models.
Okay, can't
I always
afford
buy
all
every
of these
model.
though. We'll pick those up
Yeah.
some other time.
I imagine Shepard probably wasn't the gunpla.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say this. In my own playthroughs, my Shepards always collect every fish and ship model I can find.
Wait,
Hello,
what?
Clan. No doubt you've just come back from the colonies.
Yeah.
Will you be needing supplies?
Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
later on.
hold on. I think Derby just misspoke.
Fish and ship model was what he said. Did you hear T?
Fish and ship.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a
not
spoiler
fish
for the
and
next
chip.
game, so I probably shouldn't have said the fish, but...
Yeah, you can get fish and you can get ship models.
I was just to ask, are we talking about food or?
No, we're talking about live fish, like you get in a personal aquarium in one game, too.
I hope you can see why I had to ask.
Now I am kind of curious how the other races would react to fish and chips.
What colonies are you
Probably
talking about?
light horror.
Oh, my mistake, Earth Clan. I assumed... It doesn't matter. Pharaohs? Noveria? Well, if you haven't heard of them yet, I'm sure you will soon. But it doesn't matter where you hail from. My goods are available to all.
Okay, what about these places?
What can you tell me about Noveria?
The corporate capital of the Attican Traverse. Very cold. Very snowy. I don't get too many clients from there. They all have their own private suppliers.
Sounds terrible.
Pharaohs?
I'd like to know more about Pharos.
It's an old Prothean world. Their buildings still litter the surface. The humans aren't the first to colonize it, but they are the most recent. I just realized I haven't heard from my contact on that planet for some time. Ah, well, I'm sure he's fine.
Yeah, totally fine.
Yeah.
Show me what you've got.
I'm sure.
Yeah, they're fine.
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
Let's see. Yep. License. Not to kill, but to buy something to kill.
Yeah, it's the second best. Has license in that regard.
Oh yeah.
Wait, hold on. Why is the Hanor at a gun shop?
They hold guns.
Yeah.
To preach?
Still, imagine how weird that would look getting held up by a Hanar.
Yeah. So I was gonna say, I think if I remember correctly, there's a side quest that lasts all the way up to game 3 that requires you to get a weapon license.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Hey, it's this guy.
Yep.
You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
I spent most of my time trying to stay alive and help the colonists.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
Anything for a fan. Here.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed. I'll let you get back to work. But next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again.
I get the feeling if we tried to start a list of how many Geth we killed over the trilogy, that list would be really long.
Yeah. Even if we tried to use Roman numerals. Okay. Hello there.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Okay. Standard items. Just stare into their soul for a moment.
Yeah, that's just fucking... Yeah, that is just fucking creepy when they're looking... When, like, thanks to how the game is, Shepard's just looking at you when you look at items.
It just stares into the player's soul.
Is doing that. Oh.
Okay, and this is just a back alley. Yeah, okay, with some Krogan being shady.
You can say one at a time.
Oh, keeper.
Inner peace. Inner peace.
Throws a panda at Rakir.
Inner rage.
Oh Jesus fuck! But yeah, don't throw a panda at him. Throw a
We're going for a drink, you dicks.
Those were Saren's men.
This was highly unnecessary.
Also, I just want to point out, look to the left and to the right.
Yep. Just pit of death. And
pit of death.
Okay, at least there's sort of traffic lanes with those things.
Yeah, but like, we're also next to a dive bar, so...
Well, if you want to dive with your dive, you can now have a dive next to your dive. Something exhibit. And yeah, I think that first glance is all you need to know what this place is about.
Yeah.
How the fuck do those pants work, lady?
It's a full body suit, but yeah.
It's missing the crotch and the chest piece.
Okay.
I got business here, but not with you.
Okay, but I do have business with this one.
Commander. What do you want?
What's bothering you, General?
I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and There's only one woman in this damn galaxy that helps me forget it.
So if you feel that way, then why spread lies about her?
Because she rejected me. Me!
Ah, for fuck's sake.
Septima Soraka, General of the Turian Fleet.
I think
Why
I can
the
see
different
why you're upset,
escort?
but spreading these lies won't make it better.
Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but don't waste your time.
General, did you ever win a battle by moping in a bar?
War. That's what this feels like, all right. How did I let it come to this? So you think it's that easy? Just straighten up and act like a general?
It is that easy.
Maybe you're right, Commander. Shaira's worth the effort, even if she won't have me back.
Okay, just stand up, straighten that stick that's up your up your species' ass, and march.
Yeah.
Yes, that's how we do it.
This is no place for someone of your stature, General.
All right, I'll go to her after I've had a cold shower or two. Say, you're a bright kid. Would you be interested in earning a few extra credits?
What do you want me to do?
Sure, why not?
There's an L-Corps diplomat out there who believes Shaira gave up his secrets.
Why does he think that?
Because I told him. Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
Okay, I like how with the...
What the
What the what is that? Is someone just fighting with a cat next to us?
Oh, is that a...
yeah, I like with the... I like with the Turians how you can see that there is a gap with their exoskeleton, or carapace is the more accurate... Yeah, carapace, around the eyes.
Yeah.
The fuck? There was more...
What the hell is that?
Is someone watching Star Wars on 4x speed or something?
Makes you think he'll believe me?
You'll bring him proof. Take this data pad. It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate Shaira and convince the L-Corps.
Who am I taking it to, and where is he?
His name is Zaltan. He's an L-Corps diplomat. He's over in the embassies complaining about Shaira. Well,
him.
Here's the soldiers acting like soldiers. Thanks, Commander. You know, you might make a good general yourself one day.
Maybe.
Hard to imagine a general like that getting so upset about a woman.
That's because you don't understand women, kid.
He was
Where is
upset
that noise
that a
coming from?
foot- Okay, no, it's not me.
It's not me. Because I heard
It sounds
on
like
my
it's
end,
from
so-
behind this wall or something. Or it's this guy here. Yeah, there's something behind the wall making noise.
Wait, it is for me? Here.
Yeah. You all can use a flash jump.
Okay.
Weird.
Okay, nothing. I
Back off, Rex. Fizz told us to take you down if you showed up. What are you waiting for? I'm standing right here. This is Fizz's only chance. If he's smart, he'll take it. He's not coming out, Rex. End of story. This story is just beginning.
And another breakout character.
What was that all about?
Who knows? Let's just try not to get caught in the middle.
All I know is Rex is a pal. I love him.
I see why this place is so popular. It's got quite the, view.
Hey, Lieutenant, put your tongue back in your mouth before you trip on it.
Pan around, not a single window in view.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think we're gonna talk to one of the bartenders.
There is Harkin right next to us if we want to talk to him.
I can't decide if that's funny or sad.
What? You don't think they're here because of the food?
How about
Imagine if
both?
imagine if a lot of the people came here because there's like a 24-hour all-you-can-eat buffet.
Because
No.
that's all they would be.
Don't remind the captain about Sunday.
Yeah. we went to an all-you-can-eat restaurant. Might not have been the best timing for it and such, with it being just after freaking Christmas. But yeah, we're not going there again because I'm pretty sure I strained my. Not sure what the exact wording for it be, but yeah, I injured my jaw muscles from how tough the fucking steak was.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, it felt it until this damn morning, which was finally gone.
Also, that was my work. On my end.
Okay.
Hey there, sweetheart. Looking for some fun? 'Cause I gotta say, that soldier getup looks real good on that body of yours. Why don't you sit your sweet little ass down beside old Harkin? Have a drink. We'll see where this goes.
Maybe later.
Keep being
Suit yourself,
diplomatic.
princess. You know, if more Marines looked like you, I might have joined the Alliance instead of CSEC.
Harkin, right? I was told you could help me find someone. A Turian CSEC officer named Garrus.
Garrus? You must be one of Captain Anderson's crew. Poor bastard, still trying to bring Saren down, eh? I know where Garrus is, but you gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
Is there something I should know about the captain?
The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
Okay, taking it. Assume we believe you in the first place.
Why'd they kick him out?
Have to ask him. I never heard any of the details. Bet it's a good story, though. The heroes fall. Classic tragedy.
Okay, because if in a case of he said, she said, or in this case, the captain versus the reject says, I think we know who to trust over the other.
You said they covered all this up. How'd you hear about it?
I spent 20 years working cases here on the Citadel. People on this station love to talk. Secrets are like herpes. If you got them, you might as well spread them around.
No thank you.
Ew! What? Just what the heck?
Also, that's not how secrets work. Like, you're supposed to keep them secret.
Also, I'm gonna do this for I do not like this character.
Yeah, he's meant to be an asshole.
Yeah.
You're a pig.
Just noticed that now, did you?
At least he's honest about that.
Why should I believe a drunk like you?
Fine, ask Anderson. I bet he tells you. He's too stupid and proud to lie right to your face.
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Last I heard, he was going back there.
How well do you know Captain Anderson?
Met him a few times over the years. One of those hardcore military guys. Yes, sir. No, sir. Can't have any fun with a stick up your ass, sir. That's probably why he climbed the Alliance ranks so fast. The military loves brown-nosers.
The captain's a good soldier.
Sure, whatever. Dress him in a fancy suit, pin some shiny medals on his chest, and call him a hero. Everybody else does. But if he's so great, why'd the Spectres kick him out? Go ask him about that, sweetheart.
You need to look in a mirror. Sober up and take some responsibility for yourself.
Save your sermons. This ain't no church.
Okay, what's your history with Citadel Security?
What's it like working for CSEC?
You mean, what was it like? The executor suspended me without pay. Recurring violations. CSEC was keeping a file on me. Can you believe that?
Yes.
Yes.
Every mistake I ever made went into the books. Get a little rough with a suspect, note in the file. Have a couple of drinks on duty, note in the file. Skim a couple of credits off a drug bust, note in the file. It's a goddamn witch hunt.
You get off easy if you ask me.
What the hell do you know? Working for CSEC isn't like being a Marine. People get pissed off if we shoot somebody. Investigations, inquiries, rules, regulations. Every day I plow through enough red tape to choke a rhino. That's how you gotta be to do this job. So don't talk to me about right and wrong. You soldiers got it easy.
Yeah. Okay. Last thing.
What do you know about Garrus?
Damn hothead is what he is. Still figures he can save the world. Always bucking heads with the Executor. He'll pay for it soon enough. The Executor loves to put us lowly field agents in our place. Just look what happened to me.
Just shut up.
Out of here.
Yeah, good. Go. Let me drink in peace.
I know Wexter, but I'm pretty sure Garrus isn't a hothead.
It sort of depends on things. Now, let's make like this guy's a hairline and leave.
Like his hairline used to be.
Yep. Okay.
Also, Anderson tell us he used to be a Spectre.
Maybe it's not true. Harkin's an ass. Bet he's just messing with our heads.
You're probably right. Still, I'd like to hear what the captain has to say about all this.
Yeah, we're getting a bit thin on time, so let's go look for Garrus, and then leave it at that.
And hope on first day we can start on bloody time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And hopefully on that time we can also get some gunfights in. Because I don't think we're getting in any here today.
We had one earlier.
No, the assassins. Now, I wouldn't really call that a gunfight since we just gunned them down without much effect on us.
One more gunfight besides that. More gunfights besides that one, obviously. That one was too short-lived.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear.
That was smart, Doug. Now, if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut around. Who are you?
And I spoke this again.
Just shotgun blaring in a medical clinic. Oop.
Yeah.
Overheat.
So it's the ending. So the ending of Hard Boiled.
There we go. Got him with the explosion.
Fire extinguishers. Yay, love them.
A bit of an oversight.
I don't think that's supposed to be there.
Yeah.
Where's the guy's arm? That thing's supposed to be on someone's arm.
Perfect timing, Shepard.
I think
gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
What were you thinking? You could have hit the hostage.
There wasn't time to think. I just reacted. I didn't mean to. Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
I know those men threatened you, but if you tell us who they work for, we can protect you.
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
What Quarian?
A few days ago, a Quarian came by my office. She'd been shot, but she wouldn't tell me who did it. I could tell she was scared, probably on the run. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information in exchange for a safe place to hide.
Where is she now?
I put her in contact with Fist. He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Not anymore. Now he works for Saren. And the Shadow Broker isn't too happy about it.
Fist betrayed the Shadow Broker? That's stupid even for him. Saren must have made him quite the offer.
That Quarian must have something Saren wants. Something worth crossing the Shadow Broker to get.
What else can you tell me about the Quarian?
I'm not sure. Like I said, she wanted to trade information for a place to hide. She didn't... Wait a minute. Geth. Her information had something to do with the Geth.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
You're a Turian. Why do you want to bring him down?
I couldn't find the proof I needed in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
Good points.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
Yeah.
You know, we aren't the only ones going after Fist. The Shadow Broker hired a Krogan bounty hunter named Rex to take him out.
Yeah, we saw him in the bar.
Krogan might come in handy.
Last I heard, he was at the CSEC Academy.
What's he doing there?
Fist accused him of making threats. We brought Rex in for a little talk. If you hurry, you can catch him at the academy before he leaves.
Move out.
And yeah. Now we can
Garrus
select
and-
our team.
Yep.
Shall we bring Garrus so we can give him some points?
Yeah, let's bring Garrus.
Okay. Freaking elevator music.
Figures out.
Okay. But yeah, that'll have to wait for next time,
God,
though.
Imagine. I was gonna say, imagine like you go and get medical help. I'm sorry, a grenade upgrade. Never mind. I was gonna say, imagine you go get medical help and the fucking clinic is playing the girl from Ipanema.
Yeah.
Okay, let's shut that up. Okay, but yeah, we can call it there. We'll sort out Garrus's level ups a bit later.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'll be it for today. Hopefully we can continue on time for a full 3 hours on January 1st.
Hopefully.
But we'll have to see about that. Okay, that is getting caught here now. I just need to copy this specific capture over to the pre-stream, or not really sure what to fully call it, but yeah, we just need to copy this over to the other scene. But yeah, that'll be it for Mass Effect Legendary Edition. But before we end things, of course, let's look for someone to raid, and it has gotten quite a bit more busy since our earlier stream today of Slime Rancher. Let me narrow this down to a few, bring up the list of recent raids. Let's see. We've got Nico Silverado, who is playing Warframe, and I hear they've been working on the new game experience of that for quite a bit now, with more planned for the coming year. Apparently they figured out that they need to actually teach you how to use the the systems that you have access to. Let's see. We've got Hisaya Rosier playing Little Rocket Lab. Can't say I'm familiar with that.
I'll see you guys later. Have a good night, everybody.
Okay, see you next time, Ram.
Also,
Thanks for being here.
Also, don't forget. No problem. Also, don't forget to set up our character model, since we put the images.
Yeah, I should get to work on that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Dress for home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Later, everybody.
Let's see. Two more abouts. We've got Theory. Did we rate Theory Pop recently? No, it seems not. They are playing Warhammer Dark Omen. Don't know I've heard of this one. Could be an old one, maybe?
It is an old one. Not the first one, but it's an old one. I played it.
Okay.
I feel like if I had played it as a grown-up or such, I would understand how to play it better. But as a child, oh bloody heck, it was a disaster.
Yeah, this looks about like the Zeros.
Still fun.
90s, maybe? Okay.
Oh, 90s, yes.
The thing with Warhammer is that they hand the license out like it's freaking candy, which leads to just an absolute shotgun of games and such developed with it, with a lot being horrible and, well, luckily some being actually good.
But here's the thing. When that game was being made, they weren't doing that.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
They were a bit more stingy.
Mm-hmm. And let's see, one more. We've got Coradust, who is streaming Minecraft. Let me take a look if that seems to be modded or vanilla. Yeah, it's modded. Okay, so to recap, we've got Nico Silverado with Warframe, Isaiah Rosier with Little Rocket Lab, Theory Pop with Warhammer Dark Omen, and Coradust with modded Minecraft. Any of these sound of interest, or shall I take a pick?
Nervous choice.
I'm gonna say your pick.
Okay. Let's go say hi to Nico then. It would be nice if we could stream Warframe at some point. Maybe with some new players. just to see if people react to certain things. Though I think most of the missions or the actual quests are single player only, so it'd be more getting people's reactions after the fact, probably. But for now, let's copy paste. And yeah, before we get started with this, of course, thank you everyone who may have been watching live or later. Thank you, Knight. Thank you, Sensei, for lurking. I see you there. And also thank you, Knight, for the raid, of course. And yeah, thank you as always, Drakir, Ram, and Dervin.
You're welcome as always, my friend. And thank you all for joining and watching this madness.
You're welcome indeed.
And yeah, like we said earlier, hopefully we can continue with this on Thursday if nothing gets in the way. Since it'll be New Year's, probably people visiting and such, maybe visiting people, well, here or us to other people. It'll depend on things and such. Tomorrow, we should be good for streaming Zenless Zone Zero. There haven't been any specific plans made for New Year's here, so we're just celebrating it at home. So no restaurants, no big gathering or such, no fireworks that I bought, because expensive.
That's a good way to go about it.
But yeah, there might always be something getting in the way, so I'll probably prep some food for myself in case dinner is going to be late.
Yeah, we may, again, maybe have a bonus stream of Zenless Zone Zero on Thursday afternoon.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Just in case we do run a bit short on the event that we were streaming, which, well, fittingly enough, is a New Year's event.
Yeah, but also, since we also have a bit of the extra free time.
Yeah. Like, work isn't opening until Monday, so I got a vacation. Okay, Saturday, we continue with The Witcher 3, of course, and yeah, there may be an extra stream here or there, just because, well, like I said, I've got time off, which means I've got more time to do editing, uploads, publish, and, well, stream.
Yeah, we almost forgot. Hopefully more Mass Effect on Thursday evening.
Yeah.
Yep.
So potentially Thursday, potentially Zenless in the afternoon, and Mass Effect in the evening. Okay.
Hopefully is the key word.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Hopefully for sure.
But yeah, for now we can only hope that this raid will go well. So let's get it started. And yeah, thank you all again for watching. And until next time, have a nice day. And until then.
Be safe, everyone. Sleep well, and watch out for undead seagulls.
And whenever Garrus is pointing his sniper rifle at.
And don't get hit by space cars.